Man, I forgot how much I love this arc within the manga of Talentless Nana. This was really good. Really good. Let me fix this light real quick. Yeah, that's where it's like. Yes, that was a really good arc. I like the twist, the battle strategy, the tactics. Like, it really looked like Nana was her back was against the wall. But that's one of the things we like about shows and movies and books. The suspension. How are they gonna get themselves out of this one? And let's face it, we haven't seen a bad protagonist since Death Note, as my recollection, if I recall. It's rarely you have the protagonist as the bad guy in a way, or maybe it's lot more complicated than that. I remember I was watching something. They put in top antagonists, and they put Ai's own gal from Overlord and top antagonist. And I guess people forget what an antagonist is. An antagonist is someone who goes against the protagonist. An antagonist is not the main character. They are against the main character. A protagonist doesn't mean you have to be the good guy. An antagonist doesn't mean you have to be a bad guy. It just means you'll go against the main character, which is the protagonist. A lot of people seem to forget that. The reason why I bring this up is a lot of people keep saying Nana is an antagonist. She is not an antagonist. Kiowa is the antagonist. It's like when you're playing Undertale, you're playing as Frisk and you fight against Sans. Sans is the antagonist. He is the heroic antagonist. It's amazing how much people just, forget the meaning of words throughout time. That's why it's very important that people keep up to date on their words. Go through a thesaurus, a dictionary, something, for God's sakes. But it's just a petty mistake I see too many people do way too often. It's just ridiculous. Well, anyways, with that little tangent out the way, let me get on to the review. Yeah, like I said, I like this. I like the antagonist this time. Yuka and Shinji, them switching their powers. Turns out Shinji wasn't the necromancer; it was Yuka the necromancer. Shinji was a super strength. But the more Nana dig deep into the mystery of Yuka, which just constantly bragged her, just boasted. Yuka boasted way too much, and she revealed too much of her strategies. Like I said, the writer really does make the other characters way too stupid. But then yet again, some people with a lot of power get very ignorant and arrogant, and they underestimate their opponent, especially if they have less than them. So then again, I can see that as a reality in a way. So I'm going with this is simple. The way she had to keep things that the person has touched to reanimate them. I've seen that in some places, having a belonging of theirs, a precious belonging. But if it can be anything, hey, that makes your necromancy power even stronger. In a way. Usually in some things I've read and seen, if you have a personal belonging, like something they truly treasure, then you can have them out day and night. But since you can only have anything, which is convenient, the backside is that they can't be out in the sun. So I like that weakness that she has, and especially the twist when it came to the necklace. The necklace wasn't being kept very importantly. It was loose, and it amazed me how much Nana pays to detail. This is where the writer shines the best, is when it comes to defeating the antagonist that she has to go against each arc. She has that attention to detail, pay attention to everything. And usually when people pay attention to everything, something happened in their past that caused them wanting to pay attention to everything. Meaning, why does Nana want to kill the Talentless so badly? There has to be a reason for that. At the same time, I also like how they're building up mysteries. For instance, all them dead bodies were on that island. Of course, the place was built there, but there was way too many. So, could it have been a predecessor? Or was there a civil war going on? These are questions Nana asked herself. But of course, she couldn't ponder on the mystery too much because she was being chased. But it still makes you wonder what happened. How long has this been going on? Furthermost. And it's just like, dang, they've been doing this for years. Like, it's very interesting. But I know I'm gonna dive into things in the past I've always ranted about how a series makes sense. But I'm gonna put more thought into other mysteries that are going on around the island itself. Even Yuka herself said that the island felt strange. Her being a necromancer, or how why there's so many dead people on the island. That's kind of messed up. They just left the dead bodies there. Really, you didn't try to have a task force to clean it up. Like I said, the people in this world are sloppy. Usually, when you do something that secretive and bad, um, the Secret Service or someone, whoever they are, will come in. They'll do a little cleanup crew, make sure all evidence are wiped clean. Is all I'm saying. But I guess we don't get that. Yeah. Now, with the mystery between Yuka and Shinji, how I almost felt sorry for her, Yuka, in a way, like oh my god. And then somehow, like I said, I don't know why Yuka blabbed her mouth so much to Nana. And like I said, it's the writer's fault for doing that, having Yuka blab so much about the date and everything and how he died, the fire. It was just ridiculous. So originally, Shinji was dating someone else because she was just a stalker. She never had the courage to really ask Shinji out herself. I bet she could have. She gained the courage, but some of us aren't like that, I guess. Then to start a fire because she kind of like stand the other girl being there. It's just wow. The fact that Nana was able to figure out all that from a memory to see through a lie, a hypothesis, because the necklace itself was a fake and the real relic was a scrap of paper from a test. Like, dang man, that's sad. So she was kind of easily to deduct how no, they weren't going out. She in a way killed him and brought him back. And the way she was talking at the end was just yeah, that she was messed up, man. But still, the first two people didn't deserve to die. They were good people. Good people. Well, anyways, man, it was a good episode. I did enjoy it, especially how Nana herself was kind of frustrated. Especially when she was trapped inside a shed, but she came up with a nice little strategy on her own. Of course, she comes up. She is smart. I will give the writer that. Nana is smart when it comes to outsmarting her opponents when it comes to these dangerous situations. But only when her back's against the wall. That usually happens. And a lot of times she builds out the skin of her teeth, but this time Kiowa was nowhere to be seen. Kiowa wasn't snooping around or anything like that. I guess he's just doing whatever he does. Well, anyways, that is it in a way. And one more thing I actually want to talk about actually is the outro. Like I said, it kind of spoils too much in a way, especially to do with the pin. They already spoiled a lot with the pin in the opening. Now they're showing the pin again on the beach. And I hate that they did that. I really do, because people will put two and two together when they find out who has the pin in the first place. You'll find out what's going on. So I can't stand that they did that. They shouldn't have done that, in my opinion. A lot of anime openings like to just spoil their thing. Think no one will figure it out. But if you read the manga, I guess it doesn't matter. That's just me. Well, anyway, that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys actually enjoy this one, because I enjoy this one as well. And if you like my content and like what I do, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime, signing out.